Hi, my name's Adam Morton, and I fail so you don't have to. Oh, it's fucking terrible. Oh, wait a sec, let me start again. No, we'll fucking roll with that. Well, anyway, should probably tell you a little bit about myself. Uh, kind of fail. A lot of people would say I fail at life. Well, when I say a lot of people, like the two people who actually like me. Well, I think they like me anyway. They tolerate me. Probably the best situation. I mean, you got my mum, who's ruined my min. Yeah, by the way. So yeah, all you lucky ladies out there, you fancy getting with the mort bomb, alright then. By all means, feel free, alright? Well, anyway, again, going on a little bit more about myself, really. 23-year-old, mighty fine-looking individual you've got right here, I mean, got some pretty big muscles. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. We'll get back to that in a second. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, and well, probably one of my biggest qualities, I would say, apart from being, of course, incredibly attractive, would actually be probably my charitable work, which always tends to backfire in a lot of ways. And in this case, well, we'll probably start off with how my day's really gone today. Apart from, again, failing at work and typically being despised by pretty much everyone at Wyvern, trial work. Yeah, I decided to give blood today, and that was a bit of um, a fun time, you could say. As you can see here, oh bloody hell, it's fucking got huge there. Oh, sorry, that's what I say to all the ladies. But yeah, anyway, went in today to go and get my blood donated. Everything was going well. It's my second time of doing it as well, and I was really looking forward to it. I like helping the community. I like helping people, and yeah, well, second time as well. If any of you are unaware of how the blood donation scheme works, the more times you do it, the more they reward you as well. So the first time they give you like this really shitty red card, I would, but unfortunately it's not actually to hand. And the second time they give you a key fob. So I was quite thrilled by this prospect, of getting a key fob, doing my bit for the community and just typically trying to be, a smooth talking pimp daddy, isn't like myself. And yeah, it didn't really go according to plan. Not really at all. Yeah, well, first off, like, sat me down, went to go and blow me into the needle, just like, you know, flicking it a bit, just like, going into, to prick it, and, like, nurse talking to me, just like, well, funnily enough, one of the best, one of the best nurses I've seen that. Well, I say best nurses until the next part happens, but she was typically the most friendly. I mean, the first time I went to go and give blood didn't really end that well. Basically I might have jokingly called them a bunch of blood-sucking parasites. Well, it wasn't really. Okay, that might have been a bit OTT really. It wasn't so much that. It was I might have made a joke. They were like asking me when I was coming back, and I kind of said, "Well, oh, aren't you like a bunch of bloodsuckers?" And they didn't really take too kindly to that. But anyway, that is beside the point. Well, it's probably to a point, but anyway, I'm gonna shut up. So anyway, she goes to like take the blood, of course, and there's this pricking sensation. It's normal. If any of you done it before, you've got to be a complete hero, to give blood as well. So, only me need apply. So yeah, don't worry. In fact, no, I say that, alright, but the NHS really does need blood donors, especially regular ones, which probably not going to be so much after this one, just because I'm afraid that again an artery or something. It tends to be my luck, but yeah, so she's pricking the needle in, and this is kind of like this is weird sensation. Well, I'd say weird. It hurt a bit, and then it kind of like hurt a bit more, and then it kind of really hurt. And she kind of looks up looks up to me, you know, in this really kind of like uncomfortable way, and she's like, "Have you?" Like she turns around, she couldn't even remember my name, which is a great way to start a conversation. Well, it wasn't really again. I'm gonna shut up, Am. Shut up, shut up. All right, carry on. Anyway, so yeah, so she turns up to me and goes, "Oh, have you? How did you have any problems in your first time?" Looking at me in a very discomforting way, and this pain is gradually getting harder now, and it's only been about 10-15 seconds, if that. And I, of course, look up, and I'm just like, well, yeah, it, what is that pain? Ow! And anyway, at this point, she'd already called around the other nurse who came over fairly quickly. I'm assuming it's like her, like, you know, manager or boss or whatever you call it. You know, nurses, like maybe they have a hierarchy. Like I don't know, like you know, an office or something. Well, I suppose not so much in the office. Like in the army, maybe she was like, you know, like what a captain is to a lieutenant, to a lieutenant. Sorry, for all, for all those out there. You know what? So yes, so she comes over, she looks at my record and goes, "Oh, hi, Adam," and just takes one look at this arm and is like, in fact, no, it was more of a, wait, yeah, the last one, yeah, it was more like that, a sharp intake of breath, really. So I, of course, at this point, well, I thought I was slightly worried, and I guess I was at the time, but also just the mere fact that as trained like medical professionals, you know, you would kind of like you would expect a bit more reassurance. You know, it's not hard to ask, but if you're pricking somebody's arm like it's target practice, right, and you fail, then I would at least, you know, like want to be reassured that I'm not going to die from this experience, which of course I didn't. Well, at least not yet. I mean, there's, you know, it's probably give me fucking HIV or something. Well, okay, maybe not. But anyway, yeah. So I look down at my arm, and this arm, again, I don't know if you can see that much. Yeah, sorry, that bit's muscle, but that bit is actually swelling there. Yeah, I again can't really tell that much. Yeah, sorry, I'm not trying to, you know, like show off my man boobs or anything to you guys out there. You know, I'm assuming you've come here, you know, to see me, you know, the mortar bomb, you know, not the Mitchell brothers. So yeah. Anyway, I look down and there's this big fuck off swelling. I'm talking like probably like it's gone down quite a bit, but it was like up there, and I was like, fucking, that's not good. That's not good. And they're like, really sorry about this. It sometimes happens. It was like, what? When you're fucking ice fishing, all right? When you're in fucking battle, you know, like cutting people's arms open. I was like, okay, well, again, I was playing it quite cool. I was playing it quite suave, you know. Mainly because one of the other nurses looked kind of hot over there. I didn't really want to throw my toys out the pram, you know, and they're around it, you know, and the mortar bombs here. So yeah. Um, I was just like, well, yeah, okay, that's cool. So what are you gonna do? And they were like, well, we'll note it down our system. You know, it'll take you off to one place. Just make sure you're all right. You're not gonna faint or anything. Or I was like, yeah, probably mean that like afraid they're gonna fucking nip an artery or something on the way back. So I was like, okay, and they were like, oh well, we'll give you these leaflets. You know, it's like to do with bruising and things. I was like, oh okay, well that's great. By the point that an hour had already passed at this point, and they were like, "Yeah, we're not actually going to take blood donation now." So I'm just like, I'm sitting there. Uh, I'm just like, great. So you've wasted over an hour of my time. You've fucking caused me pain. All right, I've got a big fucking swelling on my arm, and they told me it's going to be a nasty bruise as well. And now I can't even give blood. I was like, well, that's effectively, you know, like what really can you do in that situation? So I was just like, well, okay, again, playing it cool, suave, you know, cause I am the coolest thing since Chill Cucumber, I guess. Is Chill Cucumber? Yeah. Anyway, shut up, Adam. So yeah, they give me these two things, and I swear to God, you know that just they're mocking me now. I don't know if you can actually see that or not, but I'll read it for you just in case you can't. After you have given blood. Really? Are they mocking me now? Are they seriously? They might as well just come over here and take a big steaming fucking dump on my doorstep. All right, that's how I kind of feel. You know, I'm just like, I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. You know, like, you know, I got friends. Well, two of them. Yeah, and this is kind of how it goes. You know, I'm just like, well, okay, well, that's great. Maybe, you know, maybe I just won't do it next time. You know, maybe. Anyway, that's the last bit of my story. So, the moral of the tale, should we get to? Um, don't be me, first of all, because I'm me, and there can only be one me, and I don't know if you know, but it it takes a lot. You know, like, you got to be fucking up there, you know, to be as good as I am. You know, a sexy individual, you know, rugged too. You know, some. It's not a pedo beard. It's not a pedo beard. So yeah, yeah. Next moral of the tale. Yeah, make sure as well that you don't go for the nurse, you know, she's got like fucking jittery hands everywhere, like she's just well, fucking ADHD, or you know, just like taking like a bunch of ecstasy, you know, it's just like whoa and shit like that. So yeah, don't go for those ones. In fact, just don't go for any nice nurses, alright? Because they're always gonna be straight with you, you know, no matter what you do, alright? Like fucking nicked your artery, so what? Doesn't really matter. We're still gonna take the fucking blood anyway. You know, this one was quite nice, you know. I mean, she couldn't remember my name. Great, I guess, but you know, way to make me feel make, yeah, way to make myself feel wanted there, guys. But yeah, and second point is well, the second point is I'm probably still going to carry on trying to get blood anyway. Well, and I say kind of, um, there's another thing you should learn about me. All right, I don't tend to learn lessons. They, yeah, as you will guess from my next vlogs, which I'll be explaining a bit more about my story. But apart from that, anything else, and yeah, well, peace out to your brothers and sisters and girlfriends. Well, potential girlfriends out there. You know, just keep watching, keep watching.